this sentence is false. This seems to contradict itself. So is this just a meaningless sentence? This is an argument many philosophers, teachers, and logicians have tried to find a solution to when understanding the nature of truth. It's even appeared in the media too.
I am lying. You say you are lying, but if everything you say is a lie, then you are telling the truth, but you cannot tell the truth because everything you say is a lie, but you lie, you tell the truth, but you cannot, for you lie. Illogical. Please explain. You are humans. Only humans can explain their behavior.
This is an example of a paradox. A paradox is a statement that appears contradictory or absurd, but may in fact be true. Although many paradoxes are thought experiments, they can also appear in real life. Some paradoxes might sound false at first, but have some semblance of truth. For example, you might say, doing nothing is exhausting. If you're doing nothing, you're exerting no energy, so how can it be exhausting? But think about a day where you just sit and do nothing. Those are some basic examples of the concept of paradoxes. But they can get indefinitely more complicated, particularly because paradoxes are used or defined differently depending on who is using them. In the 5th century BCE, Greek philosopher Zeno used a paradox to prove that motion is impossible. In his famous paradox known as Achilles and the tortoise, he described an imaginary race between the two, with an infinite number of steps. The tortoise was given a head start because surely the mighty Achilles would win. Zeno's argument is based on the assumption that Achilles must first arrive at the tortoise's starting point, by which the time it would have already transitioned on to another point, even if by only a short distance. By the time Achilles travels the length to the second point, the tortoise will have moved on to another, and so on. Zeno assumes that Achilles is running faster than the tortoise, which is why the gaps are getting forever smaller, but it doesn't answer the question. Motion is possible, of course, and a fast human runner can beat a tortoise in a race. The problem has something to do with our conception of infinity. Like the distance Achilles must go, every distance, time, or force that exists in the universe may be divided into an unlimited number of parts, yet years of physics and engineering research have shown that they can be handled as finite. Ancient Greek philosophers, many of whom believed that their reasoning was stronger than observed reality, might not have been completely satisfied with such response. Yet some of the argument's paradoxes do not make sense and never have been officially solvable, but they cannot help us understand how language and human thoughts function in the greater scheme of things.